Yes, yes, yes. It's the Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio. And we're bringing you news that just broke today. Frank Warren has secured the rights to the Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte title bout, WBC title bout, with a bid of $41 million. A winning bid of $41 million. Okay, so this is going to be the first time since September 2019 that Tyson Fury will have fought someone not named Deontay Wilder, simply meaning that by the time the fight rolls around, it will be somewhere in the region of 2.5 years since Tyson Fury has fought someone not named Deontay Wilder. 2.5 years, wow. Okay, so Fury's co-promoter Frank Warren of Queensberry Promotions won the rights to the WBC heavyweight title fight between Fury and Whyte with a commitment of $41,025,000 at today's purse bid. Okay, so Fury is the champion, and Bob Arum petitioned the WBC Mauricio Suleiman to adjudge Fury's portion to be 80%. And Dillian Whyte's portion therefore being 20%. Okay, it's kind of ironic because Tyson Fury, with the aid of the WBC, leapfrogged Dillian Whyte, who was either ranked number 1 or number 2 at the time. We're going back 2-3 years now. So he leapfrogged Dillian Whyte, who was the number 1 ranked, number 2 ranked in the WBC, and got to fight Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder had previously been in negotiations, but Deontay Wilder is PBC. Seems like Al Heyman, PBC, didn't want Deontay Wilder fighting Anthony Joshua over there on the zone, but they themselves, PBC, couldn't come up with the money to stage the fight. The zone offered Deontay Wilder in excess of $100 million to fight Anthony Joshua twice. Deontay Wilder would have fought Dominic Breezel for $20 million and Anthony Joshua 2 times for $80 million. That was a deal set up with the zone by Lou DiBella. It seemed at one point that Deontay Wilder would accept that, but he ultimately declined it, and Al Heyman severed Lou DiBella's relationship with BBC. So that relationship ended because DiBella bought Deontay Wilder the biggest deal he has ever been presented with to this day. You can go into the details of that in another live. If you haven't checked the previous live, Boxing Talk with Rafi 343, yeah, that was last night. Go ahead and do so. Highly entertaining affair it was. Okay, it's ironic that Arum, Fury, Warren judged that Dillian Whyte is only entitled to 20%, whilst when we compare and contrast what Fury was saying when he came back off the couch and beat Sefa Safiri and Francesco Pianetta after those comeback bouts, Fury said that he would demand 50% against Anthony Joshua, but yet they deem Dillian Whyte's worth at a mere 20%. Highly curious. Of course, Dillian Whyte's not happy with this. The arbitrator arbitrates in March. It is the understanding that the arbitrator has the final say on a fair percentage split. So is this story over? Do we really know the percentages yet? Is it really over? Or are there more questions than answers? Okay, so Whyte's a WBC long-time number 1 contender, as I previously mentioned, is entitled under this arrangement to $7,984,500. That's just shy of $8 million. Okay, a bonus of $4 million will go to the winner, and that's 10% of the winning bid as per WBC rules. The only other bidder was Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing with a bid of $32,222,222. That's dollars. Okay, so people may say, well, why didn't Eddie Hearn bid higher? Well, after all, this is a business. I personally thought that the winning bid would be around, I thought 30 million would be enough to secure the winning bid, but it looks like Arum, who I believe is the backer, I believe is funding, is putting the front money up for this fight, even though Frank Warren's got his name all over this. I think the guap is coming from Arum to secure this shiznix. I think 41 mil was a high bid. And I think around the 30 mil mark, I thought that would be a safe figure, but I believe that Arum, or Warren through Arum, they've gone high because it was highly important for them to secure this fight. Not just on a financial basis, because that's true. They might lose money on that. They may lose money on that. I don't know. It's a high bid. Anything could happen. But I think from a prestige point of view, on an ego point of view, it's highly important for them to secure this winning bid. Or was it too high? Is it too high? Did the numbers add up? Hey, what's the arbitrator gonna say? That's gonna be a kick in the gonads, the ghoulies, if the arbitrator comes back and rules that Dillian Whyte's share be somewhere in the 40% region. That could be a heavy kick in the gonads. So there are still more questions to be answered on this saga. So that's it. More questions than answers. Hopefully we should get more answers soon. Okay. It's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the Frank Warren putting in the winning bid, $41 million to stage the Fury versus Whyte fight for the WBC championship, heavyweight championship. Okay, so if you enjoyed this, be sure to check out last night's live boxing talk with Rafi 343, and remember to press that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the share button, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. We are out.